Hey guys, it's Emily, and this past month of February, I went to 2 concerts, and I decided that it would save me a little bit of time if I made one video about both of these concerts rather than 2 separate videos. And also for storage space purposes to make sure that doesn't run out or whatever. So let's get into it. So the first concert I saw this month and this year was 9 Inch Nails, and it was on Valentine's Day too. So that was awesome. And I went with my boyfriend Roy, of course, and my dad and my sister. And since it was Valentine's Day, me and Roy were on our own the majority of the time. We were in the concert venue. We still did ride with my sister and my dad to get there, which was kind of a long drive from where I am. But yeah, it was at the Prudential Center in Newark. So yeah, I don't think I had been there before, at least not in a while. Yeah, and they had the opening act called Boys Noise, which was a sort of DJ guy, and it was alright. The music he played was pretty good overall, but there wasn't much happening in the actual act, so me and Roy kind of walked around as well while Boys Noise was playing. Yeah, and they played for quite a while, over an hour, all the way up until 9 Inch Nails came out on stage. It's probably the longest opening act I've ever seen. Yeah, and also, unfortunately, I was somewhat sick during this day. I had a slightly sore throat. It wasn't too bad, but it was still so annoying that I had to feel sick on Valentine's Day. The tragedy. Yeah, so as soon as Boys Noise stopped, Trent Reznor started singing at the piano, and then the rest of the concert went, and it was amazing. There was actually 2 stages 9 Inch Nails was switching from. Yeah, and also our seats were really high up, and from where we were, I didn't really stand up most of the concert because I was just scared of falling. I felt the same way when I saw System of a Down and Corn at the MetLife Stadium. So yeah, I think I only stood up for a minute or two. That was probably the longest amount of time I've spent sitting at a concert, because yeah, we were so far up. But it wasn't all that bad, at least during the concert, because we could see all of the effects and the lights. So that was really cool. Here's a few videos. we still had so much fun. So thanks to my dad and Roy for getting those amazing videos. So another thing I forgot to say is we got to the Prudential Center kind of early-ish, like around 6:40 something, and doors weren't supposed to open till around 7 o'clock, so we were out there standing in the freezing cold, and the doors didn't even open at exactly 7 o'clock. Like, it was probably closer to like 7:15, so we were there for probably half an hour. But once we got inside, of course, we were warm again, thankfully. Hey guys, this is me the next day, and I forgot to mention when I was filming yesterday that Roy got me a 9-inch nail shirt when we were there, and I wanted to get one for him, but like sadly we just didn't have enough time because we were on the way to leave the venue to get back home. So yeah, here's the shirt it's in a medium size. They were sold out in small, but like it still fits okay overall. Back it says, if there is a hell, I'll see you there. And then tour dates on the back. So yeah, pretty cool. And I think this will be great for the summer. Now, the next concert. So this was very recently as I'm recording this. It was for 3 Days Grace, along with IPrevail and the Funeral Portrait, which we sadly missed, but I'll get into that in a little bit. So yeah, this concert, 3 Days Grace, was on February 27th, so 2 days ago as I'm recording this right now. It was at Atlantic City at the Hard Rock Arena I think it was called, yeah. So I've been to Atlantic City many times, but I don't think we had ever been in that like specific area. So as I said, the openers were IPrevail and the Funeral Portrait, but unfortunately we sadly missed the Funeral Portrait because I had some pain in my lower like stomach area, and I felt like peeing like just about the whole time on the way there. So my dad was trying to find any place that had a bathroom so that I could go there. It was so annoying because that was making us take more time to get there, and I felt so bad. Yeah, even though we had seen the Funeral Portrait before, and we got a photo with Lee Jennings when they were opening for Ice Nine Kills, like, I still wanted to see them again because I love them, and they were great when I first saw them. And I was hoping to maybe see Lee Jennings again, but we didn't. Eventually we did get there, and I was actually feeling a lot better, thankfully. Because, yeah, I almost did consider, like, dropping out of this concert because, like, I was worried that if I was gonna have to keep going to the bathroom that, yeah, I would be in more pain. Shut up! Yeah, but luckily I felt fine when we were there, so I'm really glad I decided to go and that my dad felt like I could still come along. So thanks to my dad. But luckily, we didn't miss the other opening band, and that was IPrevail. So here's some clips from them. our first time seeing them and they were pretty good, yeah. Honestly, I wasn't able to remember most of the songs they did, but like I still had a good time watching it, and I still remembered some like Violent Nature or Hurricane or it was still cool to see them. Yeah, and eventually 3 Days Grace came out on stage too. And they were amazing as well. I've been like casually listening to 3 Days Grace since like 2024, maybe before that as well, but very casually. But of course, before this concert, I was getting way more into them. So to like sing along loudly to the songs I'd been listening to for a few years was so much fun, and especially with Roy too. Also, shout out to him and my dad for making all of those amazing videos. I also really liked how when they did the acoustic set, they had like this fireplace set up, and that was so cool to see. Like, I'm not usually into acoustic performances and stuff that much. Like, I don't hate it, but I don't like find it as exciting in my opinion, but I really liked theirs. And like, I think they sang Gone Forever, Lost in You, and another song in acoustic. Yeah, I also like how at one point Adam Gontier was giving us some history of 3 Days Grace, like when they released their albums and like when he left the band. Oh, I should also mention that we were in the general admission area for this concert. We weren't like super close though, but like we were kind of like in the back of the general admission area. But yeah, I didn't mind it though, because then I could like kind of lean on the barricade or whatever it's called whenever I felt like it. And I remember there was like a camera guy that we were like really close to, and like the people who did like the sound effects and I think the lighting as well. So that was kind of cool to be close to that. I was hoping we would get merch after the concert, but sadly the lines were just too long. So yeah, we were kind of walking around the Atlantic City Hotel, and my dad was getting distracted by like another small band that was playing around, and some other things there. And I was kind of annoyed because I had been standing for like over an hour and I wanted to sit down somewhere again. But luckily we did get back to the car eventually. We went home, and yeah, it was just a great night overall. So that was my concert experiences with 9 Inch Nails and 3 Days Grace. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and comment down below if you went to any of these concerts and maybe a little bit about your experience at these shows. I've got a lot more concerts coming up this spring and summer, and I'll make at least some videos about some of them, so stay tuned for those. So, bye!